Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, with the big idea on top of my head. I have to find a way of getting that shot. It's because the wire to my PC is actually too short. So before I used to have a hub, now I don't anymore. And yeah, that's causing issues. But welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and I know I put up a schedule of when I would stream, and I did not follow it at all. In fact, I don't think I was supposed to stream tonight, actually. Let me see. Yeah, Fridays are off, but it's I'm making it up at least for one of the streams. Um, yeah, it's been one of those weeks. It's been a whirlwind. I was so busy with work. I just didn't have the time to stream, or when I did, I was insanely tired. So, we'll see how that goes now. I am tired. I'm still tired tonight, but tomorrow is the weekend. So tomorrow's Saturday, so it's a little bit easier. And I wanted to play a bit of Mankind Divided before the weekend. I'm probably gonna stream at least one other night this weekend. I don't know if I'll do a retro stream, but for sure I'll stream. I'll try and stream Deus Ex. Um, so yeah. Uh, Need a double agent, yada yada yada. The golden ticket. But I can't validate both permits though, because there's one of them that's not going to be good. Side mission 02. And points of interest. I didn't actually do any of the side quests that I wanted to do. And this one, I even fucked it up. I didn't even seek out Liberio, which I think I did in my last playthrough. I didn't do this one, unfortunately.
What the hell after the incident?
So where am I supposed to go?
Another damn clank.
Thanks for your vote of confidence there.
What today?
Bye.
Shut me up them papers, Scott. Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Yeah, sure. All right. All right.
I always get.
Oh, is this one where I died? Yeah, there has to be another way in. Yeah, see, there is another way in. I don't know how I'm supposed to get there, though.
Not much going on.
There we go. That's the thing, that's the beauty about this game. No matter what you do, there's always a way in. And it's fantastic. Hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. There's a door there. There's a door. I don't know what this room is. But restricted area. Gotcha. I don't remember how you hack though. Oh, but I came here already, didn't I? Oh, that's how... Oh, I remember what happened. Yeah, okay. I remember what happened. I got out and they came after me and they killed me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right. Give me a second. Just have to put my camera for my little kid. So if she cries, I get to save the day and cuddle her. Probably gonna cut the stream short if that's the case, but she's been pretty good lately. So, especially since we got the operation for the ears, she's really good. Difference is this time not everyone's on high alert. Okay, I have to turn it on again.
Milena, I got into the AUG permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least.
I'm gonna go with Edward. That's what I went last time.
Good. Edward's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. He's as legit as he can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Irenka now?
She probably ends up in Golem. Or she gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
Okay, so let me save. See if I can do this without getting caught. Well, there's this place over here with. Because I'm sure there was a place. Whoops. I'm sure that there was a place in the. Because there's an office right here. Oh, this is not an office. It's actually the hallway. Okay. But there was an office where I passed before.
future.
This bridge around here.
Who listens to that garbage?
All right. Well, I guess the last time they ran after me because I had the alarms going off. Okay. So I got 2 of the. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do as well. This X divided side quests. I want to make sure that I have. There's one side quest though that I won't be able to get because I don't know, for whatever reason it didn't trigger, and I don't feel like doing that. It's the neon lights one, which is weird because it didn't trigger. But I did golden ticket and cult of personality. Now it would be the calibrator. Side quest is uncovered talking about Kohler in Prague. Kohler in Prague. I'm not in Prague on mine now. Day. Alright, well, let's see.
You can't avoid corruption in this city. So the trick is to make friends with the corrupt people who will do you the most good.
I don't do drugs myself, but I like parties where other people do. You can learn some really interesting things that way.
Actually, spoken with, I have to go see Kohler anyways, right? Yeah, so that's how you get 4. Okay. How do you get mystery odds? So I mentioned is a side quest in this time begins with Kohler's dungeon and Prague Day. Okay, so that gets triggered there. And Samzadat. One of the side quests divided and started in TF29 in Prague Day. Okay. So basically there's nothing left here.
I don't like being misquoted. I'm afraid of what might happen. What do you think? Probably,
Well, that's a random place I put a biocell.
but most of the people in that district have some kind of
Sir?
desperate people who need money are more likely to commit crimes and hurt people.
Alright.
Jesus,
Ebook. Ruzicka's Vision for the Future. A member of the National Progress Party, Ruzicka was a Prague native and former professor of economics who had gone on to work in the corporate sector. She represented the ideal for many of the new post-communist generation, an intelligent and highly educated woman bringing new vigor and fresh insight, and someone who wanted to transform an old system. And in 2018, she was elected president of the Czech Republic in a landslide election, becoming the country's first female president. Under Ruzicka's guidance, the Republic quickly embarked on a program of intense industrial investment to regain its economic stability and exert financial independence. Her vision was to strengthen the nation into a global power through the economic means. Her government quickly opened its doors to corporations, especially those in the fields of technology, finance, and medicine. Progressive pro-corporate legislation was enacted, and by 2020, the country's privacy laws were so radical and so much in favor of banks and corporations that it threatened Switzerland's monopoly as a financial haven. All right.
to you. If the people in that district need anything, it's clothing and food.
Well, I guess at this point, I just would have to go see Kohler. This guy is just going to sell me shit, isn't he? Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to take vents out of nowhere. Okay, that just gets me to a back alley. Sure. Alright, what does this guy have to sell?
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
Oh, he doesn't even sell me shit.
Look, no credits, no business. Go.
But you didn't even freaking ask me money, you freak. What the hell? I should trash this place. Although, this is a good place to know at night when the place goes to shit. At least you know that there's a...
City has gone to hell.
Alright, well, I guess, I am going to Kohler's bookstore. I have no choice now. Is that... Oh. I have to take the metro again. Before we do that, though, is there any place here? Oh. Nice. There's a ladder. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a place up there. Nice. Okay. Did I come here already? I feel like I did. Well, that window is free. Don't know.
To je úžasný. I'm nervous about leaving the
How the fuck do I go up
because
there?
I'm afraid of getting infected.
Obviously, I have to hop on there and then...
Likely to get hit by a
Unless I go to the... That's a hell of an advertisement, let me tell you. It's, yeah, it's intense.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm afraid all the time.
No. God damn it. Alright. What the fuck? Apparently I don't know how to step on the, So this is Corporate Gamer trying to teaching you the dangers of a ladder. The other day it was Sucker Punch. This week it is it's how not to use a ladder. I can't go on top of those ledges though. I don't know what it was loading, but anyways. Oh. Okay, I gotta find another way.
Right here in the city. Remove yourself from...
Okay, so that didn't work. It's gonna fucking kill me. I wanna fucking go to the other side. Okay, let's see. What the fuck? Seriously. Like, apparently I'm drunk in this game. Even though I don't think I'm capable of being drunk. It doesn't really help me much, but I can't go anywhere. And that doesn't raise anybody's, like, flag that I'm doing this. But okay, sure. Sorry for the glare above my head. It's, I have to figure out a way of changing my camera around. I'm gonna save here. Only because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, well that doesn't work. Oh, you know what? I already used this. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't help me. So how the fuck do we go on top? No. Why do this? Yeah, I thought I had a really bright idea too, but apparently not. Yeah, sure. Apparently I can't do shit in this game tonight. Oh. Yeah, I kept at work, it's because it's my same setup as work. I keep telling them the same thing. It looks like I had like a bright idea. But man, it's okay. It'd be nice if you could why is this facing this way? Like seriously. There we What the fuck? Holy shit. Talk about overshooting it. And I think I only have a certain number of biocell charges in order to... How you doing, Kenny? How was your week? Hopefully you have a quiet weekend with... Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hey, I finally made it. Yay. What I love about this game, you get literally like... Oh. Oh. You literally get like... points... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna take the credit chip, that's for sure. Neuroprosine 2. Oh, do I have two neuroprosines now? Yes, I can go back to that guy. Yeah, I've read a couple of your... Oh, you could always come to Canada. Although we're not getting much better, so. Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh, this computer's down. Are you serious? That enables the. Wow. All right. Yeah, BC is really nice. BC is nice. The thing is, the other provinces, like even the problem with Quebec is that there's it's the language thing that's a problem. So think of in the States how it's like the southern strategy or whatever. Well, it's the same thing, but here it's language. So French versus English. Quebec is fine. You can get away with speaking English. It's just that it's the way it's portrayed. It's like saying, "Ooh, you can't." Ontario is already crap, so I don't think you're doing much. The Maritimes are really fun. The problem with the Maritimes is nothing there to do. It's a nice area. It's nice to vacation there. People are super nice, but it's like a retirement society. There's not much to do there. Yeah, your best bet. And the problem also, like Toronto feels like an American city. Like Montreal, not because I live in Montreal, but Montreal feels very European in this, like even Quebec City, in the way that the way that it feels, the way the people are. It feels very very European. Montreal resembles a lot in terms of the city itself, not the people, but the city itself, to Boston, because it has a port, has a subway system, has a good public transit. Um, Ontario just feels like Ontario literally feels like I'm stepping into Los Angeles. That's how Toronto feels because it's very corporate. It's very, eh. The problem with BC is, uh, yeah, Ottawa's another one. It's a beautiful city. People are amazing, but it's a government city. It's a retirement city. Like there's nothing much that happens there. Super nice, but you know. Anyways, that's my take on it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, no, but I mean, the most affordable place to live in Canada is probably still Quebec in terms of rent. BC is very expensive. It's like the Canadian version of like San Fran or California. And Vancouver and Victoria are kind of like San Francisco. Yeah, you can't live in city proper. Same thing with Toronto. You can't live in Toronto proper. You have to live even the suburb like Mississauga. You can't live there anymore. You have to kind of go outside of that. And the thing that's the advantage now is because we work mostly remotely, and that's the advantage I have right now. Like I happen to my new job, I happen to work for um yeah, city life is not for everyone. But the thing is for now, like even with my new job, when I was looking for a new job, one of my requirements I asked flat out was, it was either salary or it was working from home. I don't know if you can handle both. I can handle the rest, but those two things were on my top two things. And the company I work for right now, happens to be out of Montreal, but I could be living in. They have people working all over the world, right? You have people in Canada that live in Toronto, they live in Ottawa and stuff like that, but we work on the same team, right? So it's actually really really cool that we're in a day and age where you can. It doesn't matter where your head is at, as long as they have a presence in that country, that company could pay you. It's a little bit more difficult if, let's say, you have a Canadian company and you don't have a presence or an office in the States. It gets a little bit tricky. But if you have a presence like multinational, you have a presence in the States or any other country, you could work out of that country. You're set, and that's the advantage. And I really really like it. Yeah, I still would want to. That's why I'd want. The thing is that in my new job, I said 100% working from home, but I don't mind going to the office from time to time. For training purposes or whatever. I really don't mind because I actually really like my team and stuff. The office we have is actually really really good. It's really nice. But they made the decision to have flex time, so basically you can work from home. It's a hybrid model, but they don't force you. Some company have been forcing employees to go back to the office, which I find is, especially me that has a kid. I find it very very valuable that I'm able to be home. When the kid is sick or whatever. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The pandemic, at least in Canada, is doing a lot better. In Quebec too. It's nice to actually be up out and about. We still have regulations for public areas. Like if you go into a public transit or a nurse's office or a hospital, you have to wear a mask. And the private owners of businesses, it's up to them if they want to have enforced that or not. It's not up to the government. So they gave that option out. But if you're in a public area, you need to wear a mask, which is it's perfectly fine. I don't have any I personally don't have any objections to that. Personally, I feel better, especially the subways. No, yeah. So there, I don't know, but I know in Quebec, bus, metro, or subway, uh, nurse clinics, hospitals, anywhere that you get medical treatment or whatever, masks are mandatory. If you walk in, you wear a mask. If not, you're not walking in, which makes sense. And to be honest, I would every year I used to get the flu, like really bad flu. Even if I used to get the flu shot, I used to get like really sick in October and November. And I'm not against that though. Like it's not like the minute you walk out, you can take off your mask. No, it's up to you. It's your decision to make. Obviously, it's the summer, and now cases are lower. They're gonna go back up back in September when everybody starts going back to school. You're back inside, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to, well, that's because they're not reporting it as much. If you're looking at the main channels, I'm talking like not local news, but I'm talking like, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all the major news networks, ABC and stuff like that. They're not really talking about the pandemic anymore. Probably because people got like fed up. But in general, they're not talking about the pandemic anymore. They're just talking about, okay, Russia, what's Biden doing today? What are the Republicans not doing today? Which is so weird because even in Canada, like, and this is the thing, like, I have to admit, I really love about Canada. And I mean, and this is comparing to the States, obviously. Other countries do it differently, but the fact that when you launch an election, it's like a month. I think it's 4 weeks. I think the last election was the longest election ever, like campaign, and it was 42 days. In the States, it go like the minute that you freaking vote somebody in, there's a new campaign starting, right? So it's like it's quick. It's quick and over. Well, it's because here there's the problem in the States is that there's no well, there are, but they're really freaking loose. It's finance reform for like election campaigns. There's not really uh you have to continuously try and get money. It's the person that has the most money that ends up winning in the end. I mean, you shouldn't be spending most of your mandate trying to raise funds. It doesn't make sense. There are finance rules here in Canada. They're definitely more strict than in the States. There's still workarounds, but it's still a thing. And yeah, you know, even here in Canada, to be honest, like the liberals, I guess, would be considered like the Democrats, I guess, in the States, and the conservatives would be considered the Republicans. And then you have a Green Party, which basically their whole mandate is we want a greener earth, but nobody cares. They keep voting like one or two MPs, which is like the equivalent of representatives. And yeah, it's the two main parties. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at who you're voting for, you're kind of like, well, like the idea, which is so stupid. So you have the provincial parties. In most in most provinces, you have a liberal and conservative party. The problem with the NDP is that they have great ideas. They have no clue how to pay for them. And the reason why it's because, okay, so the government in Canada, it's a parliamentary system, as I'm sure you're aware. And the major party is a minority. What does that mean? It means that they didn't get enough seats to get a majority of the House, but they have more than everyone else. So what happens is that in most cases, what happens like halfway through the mandate, they're like, okay, we have a vote of not confidence. We don't have confidence in the government, and let's go. Now, the fact with the NDP, what they did is they had an agreement with the Liberals that Liberals would work on some of the issues that's important to the NDP to keep them happy, while they would vote on certain things for the Liberals. So basically, it's like kind of like a deal. So that deal makes it into a majority, but there's nothing really binding. So if the NDP decides to turn around and says "fuck you," well, that's it, right? It won't work. So. The last time there was an election, which was last year, the Liberals thought that they would be able to get a majority, and they didn't. They ended up getting a minority again. So there's never anything formal. It's not like they may like say, okay, we have a deal for this and that, but there's nothing binding. They're individual parties. They're just doing politics to get a majority so they can get their stuff passed. Now, to be fair, there's not as many roadblocks as in the States. Like in the States, it's really like this, like nobody's moving. It's very like party, like even here, people vote party lines most of the time. But it's not as, it feels like there's more things that could potentially get passed, whereas in the States, it's a roadblock. And unless you have a full majority in both the House and the Senate, you're not gonna go. And case in point is the gun laws, right? The common sense laws. It's gonna die in the Senate. It's passed in the House, but it's gonna die in the Senate, right? And technically speaking, if you had Democrats that would fully freaking support it, the tiebreaker should be the vice president, because they're even keel, technically speaking. So yeah, that's the problem. You have the problem with Democrats is they're see, the thing with Republicans, even when they used to have like different factions like the Tea Party and stuff like that, they still were able to align to get stuff done for their own purposes and their own, Democrats can't get that. They have the progressive wing, which they have great ideas, but at the same time, it's kind of like you have to work with what you have. So you can't really do much from a progressive point of view. The center of the road people are kind of like, well, it's common sense, which kind of doesn't work anymore. And then you have the Democrats that are Democrat by name only, but in reality, they're Republicans. Yeah, and the thing is that I don't necessarily disagree with the fact is, why would you, why would you support anybody? You know what's the amazing part about tonight? You're not showing up as a viewer. It's so stupid. Then they wonder why people don't get fucking affiliate. Anyways. Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, because it's happened before. Like I was chatting with 3-4 people and it showed one, and I'm like, that kind of doesn't work. Okay, cool. I have no issues with that, by the way. It's perfectly fine. It's a long time I stopped going for viewership. Like I've said numerous times, I am not the greatest host. I just like to talk and chat with people, and I play random games. No, the dashboard is there. The count is still there on the dashboard. Not very good. The hosting is completely useless. Yeah, the hosting is completely stupid. Well, the viewer count is there. You have the session, the viewer count, the followers, the bitrate, the subscriber, and the sub point. Well, the thing is, I try to host when I can. Like, when you're streaming and I'm finished streaming and there's nobody else, I try to, But yeah, there's no one that actually stream. Like, that doesn't actually say, hey, you're hosting. It doesn't. Anyways, does it really matter? At the end of the day, they recommend for you to look at viewers anyways. You should always stream as if there's people there. Yeah, easier said than done there, buddy. Yeah, that's fine. I rarely look at the dashboard, to be honest. I never do. I just look at the viewers, who's in the chat, which is basically like 90% bots. And that's it. All right, stop with the good Samaritan shit from Jonas Kalinsky at genmail.mail to Gerard Romero at tmail.mail. Well, they went really original with the emails. Last chance, G. I'm reaching out to you as a friend now, and believe me when I say this, I am the only friend you have left in the corner of the force. You want to refuse to play along with the Valley? That's fine. You're welcome to grow old and die, cash poor and morally rich. Congratulations, Saint Romo. But fucking with their operation and sneaking good bodies out of the city? Yeah, surprise, surprise. I've worked out that, what you're doing, hero. We all use that part of the sewers, genius, remember? It's not just you who knows when the patrol drones are on charge. What the Diwalis lose in revenue hits us too, remember? We're on to a good thing here. Gerard, why fuck it up? It's too late to drop out of the club, so just sit tight and smile whenever someone asks you if all is well. If you continue to refuse to pull your dick out of your pie, we'll be forced to cut it off. Do yourself a favor, take my advice, and look forward to a Merry Christmas with your kids. I hope this is the one and only time we end up talking about this. Jonas. Yeah, there's still one dashboard widget. Oh, host, yeah. The host thing is completely... Yeah. I'm surprised they're removing the viewer count before the host widget, which is so stupid. Yeah, so let's read from the beginning. Paulie134 to Samaritan X, please help. Mr. Romero, Jacinta Velasquez, give this address to contact you. She say you have a safe way from Prague and help people in trouble. We don't have much credits, but she said you don't care about that. Please, Mr. Romero, if it's true, please help. I think the Diwalis look for us. We were in a truck and they laughed and said we'd be in a special movies or prostitutes even. I don't know, something happened. I think there was an argument because we heard shooting. It was a miracle. There were 6 of us, now there's only 4. I think they're dead. We're still hiding, but what should we do, Mr. Romero? Can you really help us? Paulina, go to the sewers beneath the Poor District. Tell Jacinta that I've said that she'll show you where you can get in. Don't talk to anyone else about this. After dark, 8 p.m. sharp. Do not go earlier or later than that. This is very important. The gate will open with 6122. I will meet you there. We'll be there exactly 8 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Romero. Double Rogato, Mr. Romero. All right. Well, that was fun. Can't go here. Anything behind that? Nope. Oh, there's a thing over here. Oh, newspaper. I read this one already. So that's that. I can't pick up that. And, yeah, there's no point in picking up that. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's save this. And, we're gonna go back where we're supposed to. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any grey poupon? Bo bo booty boo booty ba-ba-doo doo boo boo ba-dee-ba-doo. Where am I supposed to go?
Got what you're looking for.
I don't want to go past that station. Oh, that's where it is. Yeah, travel there. And by the way, the fucking with the Series X, the freaking loading times are so much better. I know on the PC it was always good, but it's insanely quick. It used to be like minutes. Like the public transit ride took so long.
Go back.
That's it. You're joking.
No, this looks like the slums.
A way to move the problem somewhere else. Rabia is built.
Everything seems to be
Security.
And I also appreciated with this one that they actually have a period of the game that's outside.
wonderful.
Poor Crash, having to live with the hunger.
Alright, so where do I go now? I go this way.
District is
I
pretty
will
quiet.
charge you with obstruction if you do not disperse.
There's got to be some way to get off this job.
Yeah, okay. So there's a way of getting up there. Is this thing still working? Throwable beer case. Yes, because I like to just throw beer cases everywhere. Well, I didn't realize they can. The community VIPs, they actually name you now distinguished members of the community. Unfortunately, I cannot pay you. Can I press this? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing here. I can actually go see the other guy, though. Let me see if I could find him to get the 2 pieces of information. The guy that I sucker punched.
Sorry, I cannot help.
We shouldn't have to hide our addiction.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal.
It's not this guy. I thought it was here, but I don't think it's here. Is there another way? Yeah, I already went there. Where the fuck was it? Was it that one? Maybe it was there. And I missed my my opportunity. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Because I actually have 2 neuropazines, so I should be able to take it. But I don't want to go there, so I'm gonna have to take this. Go there. What was flashing in here? There was something that was flashing. Oh, it's that. Yeah. Yeah, I already came here. And this is the valley. There we go. Now, I don't have any...
No pride.
What do I have in terms of a gun?
Idiots. Everywhere.
Can I put them anywhere? Alright. Yeah, that didn't do any noise whatsoever. I think there's a way of getting through to the other side from underneath. Or not. Well, that sucks. Camille Harak from Vaclav Kohler. Place for your stuff. Hey Camille, sorry to hear about the eviction, man. Fucking bastards. There's a storage area behind my shop. You can keep some of your stuff there. The door code is 1984. Hell, you can stay there if you need to. Just make sure to keep it to yourself. I don't want unwanted visitors. Good luck. Alright. Well, this sucks. I thought there was an actual, like, underground shit. And there isn't. Well, I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, that was a back door. Anything around here? No. There's a shit ton of fucking guys though.
Ain't seen anything. This does not take much longer. I'm going to clank you there.
He saw us coming and took off.
My brothers, defense down! Got a can of oil here, if you need it!
I have amazing shot accuracy.
This place is a fucking mess. Maybe it's safer to just stay here. Waiting for you. From here to the north. How much more time do we have to waste here? Does he have an apartment in the city, maybe?
In the movies, there is always a secret room. Pull on the books.
100 credits says he's gone. I am convinced he is not here. No more excuses. Find him. Gotta be here somewhere, right? Let's just get to the... They're gonna scare away the tourists! After this, compulsory training for everyone. Shit!
Where the fuck did he see me?
Think it was a rat? Go see what it was.
Alright, everybody's dead.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Nice.
Access granted.
New delivery. Hey Lucina, same guy dropped off more boxes of the old moldy books. Smells like they were stored in the basement for the last 40 years. You want them anywhere special, Camille? Congrats and a request from Earl Rotique to Time Machine. Hello Time Machine, I just had to let you know that I think you may have the most eclectic collection of books that I've ever seen. I just loved your shop. A real out-of-the-way gem. I didn't think there would be many printed copies of the Hedonist Monk still in existence. However, I failed to find any copies of the brilliant follow-up, The Hedonist Monk Goes to Private School. It sounds like Ernest, the Ernest movies. Would it be possible to contact me if a copy ever comes in? I would pick it up next time I am in Prague. Thank you, Miss Horrell, for showing me around. I wish I could have met the owner. Please reconsider from fjalin to genmail to Time Machine. Lucina, please think about what I said this morning. I know you like the quiet there. That is, lets you think and work on your own story ideas, but you are such a smart, talented girl. You can do so much better than working for an OG. Nobody buys books anymore. What will happen to you if this permit gets taken away and send them to Gollum City? I only want the best for you, my daughter, and I don't think this is it. Well, that was less... Read this already. Anything here? Oh, there's a door here. What a biocell. And where does this lead? Hopefully it doesn't lead to the outside. Oh, this probably leads to the second floor. Nice. This leads to showers.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Global Politics Review 2029 edition, Chapter 7, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Hidden Tiger. Sorry. As the single largest nation-state on Earth with the biggest population of augmented humans, the mayhem wrought by the AUG incident had the potential to virtually cripple the People's Republic overnight. But more than any other nation in the world, China was ready for an event on the scale of an AUG rampage, and it moved swiftly to contain and eradicate the rioters with lethal intent. While there was substantial loss of life and damage to infrastructure, the PRC have been quick to rebuild and regain the momentum they lost. Civilian unrest and demands for explanations have been silenced, and state-controlled media ensures that the blame for the events of 2027 remain firmly on the shoulders of the West. All right. I read this already. Oh crap, I didn't even realize that was it. Okay, I'll close it for now. I thought it was through here, to be honest. Yeah, let's go pick up the three amigos over here had. Twiddly dee and twiddly dum, twiddly doodly doodly dum. I cannot wait to get my AUGs fucking done. Jeez. I need some air, brother. I need some air. Alright, so I guess that was it for this. Oh, there's another newspaper. Already read. Alright, so.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access
That's pretty
granted.
easy, actually. Unsent message. High octane timestop.mail to Radic N. I really don't like to bother you like this, Mr. R, but that deal you and I have, it seems to be causing waves with the subordinates. Of course, I've told them nothing, but any chance you can get them off my back before they rip up my shop? Oh dear, I think I fear them. Alright, this is just a recipe. I'll send the boy with your food soon as it's done. Expect a delay though, the city's a mess this morning. Alright, book deal. Dear Mr. Caller. Mr. Caller, Mr. Caller. Obviously, for those who know that TV show, it was Mr. Cotter, not Mr. Collar, but still. My name is Robin Johannes. Up until recently, I was a university professor in cultural anthropology. I am in the process of writing a book about the change in perception of augmentation and the augmented of how that is influenced by public opinion. I think we are in the midst of a historical retelling of facts about the augmented and their history in our society, and that this reflects something that human civilizations have gone through before many times. I am certain you have heard the saying, history is written by the victors. It is a truism, of course, but one with particular weight in these times, don't you think? There has been quite a lot of backlash about this in the academic circles, but I am adamant that this is an important work that must be completed. I suspect that given your particular background and past involvement in the wheels of government, you might have some pointed insight into the current climate. Would it be possible perhaps soon to meet? I would like to interview you and discuss some collaboration on this project. Interesting. All right, let's get party started. Let's go. I used to work in a place where all the elevators used to have those plastic things, so they don't, like, people used to use it as a freight elevator, they wouldn't harm the sides of the elevator. It's pretty intense.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem anymore. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
The Valley internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
True story.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec. You're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, Are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
For those watching and lurking, hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening with your favorite beverage, relaxing.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
Jupiter?
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Sarif installed all my AUGs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. pretty fucking cool, actually.
Concealed Augs.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful.
I think he's having
is
an
what it
orgasm.
is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
The missing link.
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Alright, let's pick some things up. Why would you have a hacking multi-tool? So, I have 16 praxis points. I don't remember which one actually it's to carry. Excellent work. It's a health system. Hacking fortify, hacking health. Quicksilver reflex booster is essentially a supercharger. Rough transmitter tuning. The eye retinal processor relies on the processing capacity of the user's vertebral cortex. I want a few for when I okay. Well, at least I was able to do that. House call, Radic Inn. Did I read this? Have been experiencing some strange symptoms since my last visit with you. This is unacceptable. You will do something about this, yes? I will be expecting you tonight. Ask for Miroslava. She will bring you to me. Alright. Montana Jones to High Octane. Latest delivery. Shit, Monty. What are you trying to do to me here? Shut me down? Invade my sleep? Give me even more nightmares? 2 of those new Augs you dropped off, they still had organics attached. Now, if you know I never ask questions. Questions are scary. Questions are bad. But when I see pieces of tissue clinging to the pedal ray, the questions I don't ask start invading eyeballs. I am not fucking Harvester, man. I know. I didn't know what else to do with the machinery. Poor fuckers were killed by the cops and didn't want the stuff to end up in the evidence locker or whatever. This is what they would have wanted, V. At least this way it goes to help our people in some way, right, Monty? Let's talk. Otarbi, the family. I love it's at the family. There's not even an extension. To High Octane. Mr. Kohler, recently you ordered some equipment through us, very special medical equipment from China. Normally I do not ask our clients why they want things they ask us to get for them. I simply negotiate terms and move on. The terms you negotiated, however, were not done through me. For that reason, they remain unclear. I do not like business that isn't clear, so before I hand over your merchandise, you and I will need to talk. Come to the casino, or I will send my men to escort you here. I love how it puts that I have 16... No, there's a piece here. Crafting material. I'll take that. The world's most wanted, the Diwali family. China's gang problem still holds second place to the criminal activity raging in Slavic regions. Worse, the lines defining the Russian underworld have blurred since the formation of the Federated States in 2016, with many of their desperate neighbors swelling the Russian mafia to levels never seen before. But for the latest and largest waves in criminal underworld, you need to head further west to the restless Czech Republic to run into the gang on our top spot for the deserved reputation of the world's most wanted, the Diwali family. In 2003, Levan Diwali, son of founding father and brutal crime lord Lakub, left his hometown of Batumi, Georgia, and set up criminal shop in Prague. The Diwali have been in violent control of the European underworld ever since. With the rule of blood that members can only be of direct Georgian descent, Levon Diwali has continued his father's brutal legacy by expanding their ruthless criminal family and redefining what it means to be a gang in the 21st century. Nice. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't expand it, but... Yeah, how the fuck? I don't remember... Yeah, there has to be... I don't remember. I would have to check. I always do this every fucking time. That's been done. So what's with the side missions? I have 2. 3 and... Mystery Augs. Confront Seraph in my apartment. So let's do that. Adam. Too bad they didn't freaking... Wait, is there something here? No, it's the hologram. That's fucked up. I think this place is clean. There's nothing else I can... Oh! No. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Let's go back out. Hopefully nobody's waiting for me. I'm curious to see. Let me save this. Okay. Oh. Yes. How many praxis points do I have left? 3. That's good enough. Ah, finally, I could fucking pick up some fucking guns and shit. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Yeah, when I was playing this initially, I always thought like I was forced to be rushed. No, it's not this guy. Where the fuck is it?
You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the one singularity.
Yeah, my apartment's up there.
How did it ever come to this?
Of course it didn't. My god, does my floor look like a slum? Jesus Christ.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
My God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls. Reach out to me. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
All right, so
Incident? Steve using the head after eating 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match.
man, you can just do that. If you're willing to fucking do this, you can just fucking like get a bunch of XP just by hacking shit. Did I add anything in the hacking? No, I didn't. Gaussian arrow provides software defense against they turn any captured node into a barrier against detection.
Interesting, bro.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
He'll pump you up.
Future of the it is the dawn of a new age.
No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious control.
Nice time for a walk.
Apparently. Especially a walk into the metro. Or subway, whatever.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating
That's right. Alright. I don't, there's a lot of games where it's fun to play God mode. Like, Fallout and stuff like that. This game you don't really need to, especially with Game Plus.
What?
No
way. He tried to pay with a credit card?
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order and completely under the radar.
Sure, I'll take one.
Well, that's it. You've cleaned me out.
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
They committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is like Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It was a little bit tougher than I thought. Invitation to tonight's show from Percy Butler to Private Mailing Group. Hello, friends. You are all cordially invited to the Tube House for a screening of Solar Mask Cyborg O. A tale of a man re-engineered to cause havoc on the world only to turn against his own creators for the good of mankind. Bionic arms, legs, the whole thing, but all used in the name of justice. There's even a part where he kicks some anthropomorphic monster thing and it explodes. How cool is that? Between us, I acted out in the store when the rest of the staff leaves for the night. I have an old optical disc reader that is a decade or two old, but still functional. A DVD? It should be able to read those discs. I had to smuggle it from overseas. The code to get it in is 0701. Mercury instant messaging autosave. Conversation from Percy Butler to Percy Butler. How long are you going to keep hiding it? Well, it's cold outside. You have augmentations. Why conceal it? You know how things are. Shit got tense after the incident. I don't want a wacko mob trashing our place. I guess so. That's a fair way to see it. Plus, on a cool part, it's like I'm one of the cyborg heroes with a hidden identity. For the love of God, Percival, I can't see it, but I'm acting out a change pose right now. Just bring milk when you get home is offline. Okay. So what's the fucking...
The man may have been suffering flashbacks
More than a few around.
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you, Phil. Terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Actually, I can get some extra hacking.
There might be nothing here at all.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal.
Alright, what's on this side? This is the guy's magic store that I never found.
Welcome to Magia. I can help you with something, yes?
The future is still unwritten.
Thank you, kind sir, for the insight.
Stay quiet.
Where is this going? Oh shit, I never actually came here. Liberio Barbadoro. Richard the Great. My sweet Liberio, for the authorities to have cancelled our show is humiliating, but to see our friends imprisoned because they are different, to watch as our inventions, our life's work get confiscated and destroyed. I know you are not easily outraged. You will find a way to adapt to this new world. You will compromise. Does this makes you a better man than me, or does it make you worse? Regardless, you know the community initiative was never about magic and entertainment for me. It was about alternatives, about creating places people could escape to. The hours we spent crafting worlds together were the happiest of my life. I intend to extend them to eternity. Forever yours, Ricardo. Ricardo tapatira pitu 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 poo pitu pitu pitu. Alright, so I guess that's that. Actually, let's see what happens when I take the door. Let's go up the regular stairs. Is he gonna freak out?
cestu po středním východě, téměř 2 roky poté, co městníci a augmentovaní dělníci zničili řadu těch nejlidnatějších měst v této oblasti. Od tohoto incidentu
Welcome to Magia.
Okay. So basically, this guy shuts off once you finish that side mission. All right. Let's go. All right. Which mission am I actually doing? I completely forgot. Get the calibrator. There we go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
We're getting close.
All right, we're good.
You were right. Let's head back.
Could be the police.
Quiet, I'm listening.
Let's wait till everything calms down.
Have we found anything at all?
Quiet, I'm listening. Quiet, I'm listening.
We should have done a better job sealing off the back tunnels.
Over here.
Too early for this shit.
Over here.
А вон там ты проверял? What the hell is going on? Someone making a desperate play to win back their money, maybe.
Over here. You go. See anything?
Oh, kicked him right in the balls.
Check the doors. Make sure they're locked.
Что с ним случилось?
I don't see anyone. Stop wasting my time.
Надо проверить. Вон так. I'll just wait here, by the only exit.
Oh fuck, did I kill her? Aw. Oh, I don't think I read this newspaper yet. Terrorists bomb Rodzicka train station. A series of coordinated bomb blasts tore through Rodzicka station yesterday morning, killing dozens of travelers and renewing fears of the large-scale terrorist mayhem against the city. Rail travel to Prague is being rerouted, while forensic investigators comb the debris for answers. This morning, it remained unclear who is responsible, but given that 2 similar bombings targeted lawmakers and destroyed a police precinct earlier this year, this latest attack suggests that the augmented terrorists upset over Prague's model augmentation licensing and relocation programs may be responsible. Obviously, the world is watching Prague, State Police spokesman Alexej Volner told reporters, and that is why we are working hard to bring the wave of augmented terror to an end. Even with Interpol aiding in our investigation, I am confident our people can bring swift justice to those responsible. Hackers published stolen emails, Washington, D.C. editorial, claiming to have proof that the International Monetary Fund holds the poorest countries at economic gunpoint on behalf of the world's elite. Juggernaut Collective hackers released dozens of emails stolen during last month's cyber attack. Like, this is not like WikiLeaks? Nah. Many of the emails we read, however, seem to be reminders to keep staff refrigerators clean. Okay. So basically they leaked nothing.
So?
Alright, let's I don't really need that, but all right. Let's save. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay, you're just a freaked out freaking person. You're not even attacking me, so. Oh, there's something there. Meh. Let's try to hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Okay. Well, that's a way out. I remember thinking that Cry was annoying at some point. Alright, so time to go up now. Get the calibrator. Family values. Time have changed since our late and loyal brother Levon led the Diwalis. When he returned home to Georgia 10 years ago to support our brothers in homeland, many feared things would not be the same. Levan himself knew this, which is why he chose a strong leader to stay behind in Prague, Batarava. Times were hard then, and they are harder still today. 4 years after being chosen, Batarava died and I was named to replace him. As the officially appointed head of the family, I do what I need to do to ensure the Diwali organization succeeds. The world will not slow for the weak. Now I hear some spit and complaints that we're losing our way, that we forget who we are in this world. To those who say this, I urge you to speak with me personally, and I'll happily re-educate you on the harshness of life outside our family walls. Our brothers in Georgia know the truth, forced as they are to leave their homes to be strong in their face of change. Those displaced Georgians, regardless of voice, share the same blood as us, and we welcome them. Radik Nikolats, April 2025. Okay, there's something in here. Okay. Let's close this door. Make sure that I don't know where this goes, but I'm sure it goes somewhere. Probably to the outside. All right. All right. Let's go to the office. Let's pick up what we need to do.
Continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective. An elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however.
Ivan Bonovich to Otar Bakel. New gas code. Ivan, the gas code is still 1368. What part of change all the password didn't you fucking understand, idiot? Otar.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected electoral votes.
Access granted.
Leave Kohler alone. Radik Nikolats to Otar Butkovelli. You don't like me, that's fine. I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me, but there needs to be respect, Otar. Respect for our family and respect for our business. Vaclav Kohler is business. So when I say to you that he's not to be touched, I fucking mean he is not to be touched. That's an order. If I find out Vano or any of your casino boys are hanging around giving him trouble, I'll put them in a fucking box. Clear? Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. Unlocked again. Otar Batvali to Vano. Vano, I told you to lock the safe. There is money missing. The lack of professionalism will not be tolerated. Find out who took the money and make them pay. Go to mini storage. Vano, I had one of the boys move some of the stuff we had down here in storage and find them and had them change the code to the door. Things have been disappearing lately. Double check their work. Make sure they didn't take too much of a mess. Or they didn't make too much of a mess. PS new code 64. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, okay, whatever.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where
I guess this is where
lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world. And
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan. Reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti energy drinks. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
Come on.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I can't speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Oh, wait.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Come on.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Such attack destroyed Prague in 6 months. All
All
of them
right.
occurring at
So. So 0, I did 1, 2, and then side missions. I'm still waiting for that to be sent to me. So I think I did them all.
The Augmented Rights Coalition took up residence in the neighboring Udalan complex.
So I am going to save, and I will call it a night. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that passed by tonight. Kenny, thank you for chatting it up and spending some time on my channel. If you guys want to get my alerts, you can go to Twitter at CorporateGamer9. We also do reviews on aroundtable.ca, mostly video reviews nowadays. And a lot of the videos have been my buddy Steve that's been doing them. But the gaming ones are still mine. I still review the games once I finish playing them. I'm going to review Deus Ex Mankind Divided after I review this, or after I finish playing it. So thank you guys. I'm going to try and stream again this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to do so. And hope to see you guys again very soon. And I hope that that you guys have a great weekend. And don't party too much. All right, guys. Have a good one. Ciao.